Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. In today's exciting episode, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and often overlooked coins in British numismatic history, the United Kingdom half-new penny coins. These small bronze coins may seem simple at first glance, but some of them are now fetching surprisingly high prices in the international auction market, especially when found in top condition. So, sit back and get ready as we explore the most valuable top 5 half-new penny coins, their unique stories, and their growing demand among passionate collectors around the world. So let's get started. First up, we're diving into the world of one of the most fascinating and highly collectible coins from the United Kingdom, the half-new penny from 1976. This small yet historically significant coin has become a surprising gem in today's numismatic market. Despite its humble origins, the 1976 half-new penny in very fine condition is now attracting incredible attention from collectors around the world. Its rising value, deep historical symbolism, and increasing rarity make it a true treasure for anyone passionate about British coinage. If you've ever held onto one of these coins, you might be sitting on a piece that's worth much more than you think in the current auction market valued in US dollars. The 1976 United Kingdom half-new penny was part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, marking a revolutionary change in the British currency system. The design of this coin is deeply symbolic, representing the strength and tradition of the British monarchy. On the reverse side, the coin proudly features St. Edward's crown, one of the most sacred symbols in British history. This crown has been used for the coronation of monarchs for centuries, symbolizing royal authority, heritage, and continuity. Its inclusion on the half-new penny was a powerful representation of the unity and sovereignty of the United Kingdom during the era of Queen Elizabeth II. The obverse side displays a beautiful and detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which adds a sense of grace and prestige to the coin's overall appearance. The 1976 half-new penny stands out for its distinctive bronze composition and compact size, measuring 17.14 millimeters in diameter and weighing approximately 1.78 grams. Its fine details and elegant craftsmanship make it a visually appealing piece for collectors. The obverse side, with the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II facing right, captures the timeless dignity of the monarchy, while the reverse side showcases the St. Edward's crown above the words "New Penny," encircled by the denomination 1/2. What makes this coin even more special is that it was part of the short-lived half-new penny issue before the denomination was eventually discontinued, making surviving examples in fine condition extremely desirable today. Although millions of these coins were originally minted, finding one in very fine or better condition has become increasingly rare. Over the years, most of these coins have disappeared from circulation, melted down, or suffered from corrosion due to their bronze material. Collectors are now actively searching for half-new pennies from 1976 that have retained their original color, details, and luster. The strong demand for this coin comes not only from its age, but also from its symbolic design, which celebrates an important chapter in British coinage history. In the international collector's market, coins in very fine or uncirculated grades are commanding premium prices because of their historical charm, mint quality, and scarcity in pristine condition. The 1976 half-new penny has become one of those small denomination, big value coins that prove even the tiniest coins can hold tremendous worth. In today's numismatic auctions, the 1976 half-new penny in very fine condition is catching the eye of collectors and investors alike. Depending on its color, surface preservation, and strike quality, this coin can fetch between $260,000 and in some exceptional cases, even higher when presented in certified or proof-like condition. Coins with minimal wear, deep brown toning, or exceptional luster are especially sought after and often sell at competitive prices in both the UK and international markets. As more collectors focus on British decimal coinage, the 1976 half-new penny continues to gain popularity and appreciation in US dollar auction listings, proving that even the smallest coins can make a big impact in the world of rare collectibles. For those looking to collect or invest in the 1976 half-new penny, pay close attention to condition and originality. Always look for coins that show clear details in the Queen's portrait and the St. Edward's crown. Avoid heavily worn or corroded examples. A clean, well-preserved coin will always bring better value. Storing these coins in a protective holder or capsule is essential to prevent oxidation and maintain their fine condition. Keep an eye on online auction platforms and coin fairs, as prices are steadily climbing for verified and graded examples. For long-term collectors, this coin represents both historical depth and financial potential. a combination that makes it a must-have for any serious numismatist. The United Kingdom half-new penny 1976 is far more than just an old coin. It's a symbol of British heritage, royal tradition, and growing numismatic value. Its intricate design featuring St. Edward's crown, its bronze elegance, and its increasing rarity have made it a standout piece in the world of collectible coins. Today, in very fine condition, it's not just a piece of metal. It's a story of craftsmanship, history, and hidden worth. So, if you have one of these coins tucked away, it might be time to take a closer look. You could be holding a small but valuable treasure that's worth big money in today's auction market. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in British numismatic history, the United Kingdom half-new penny 1978. This tiny yet powerful coin holds immense value among collectors, especially when found in extra fine condition. Many coin lovers underestimate the significance of the half-new penny, but today we're going to uncover why this 1978 issue is a hidden treasure in the rare coin market and how it has grown to become a valuable collectible in dollar terms. Now let's begin with the history and background of this remarkable coin. The half-new penny was introduced as part of the decimalization process in the United Kingdom, a major shift that replaced the old pre-decimal currency system. The 1978 issue proudly carried forward the decimal era, featuring the elegant representation of St. Edward's crown, a powerful symbol of British heritage and monarchy. This crown design, created by the talented artist Christopher Ironside, represents the dignity, authority, and rich legacy of the United Kingdom. The obverse side displays the youthful and graceful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a portrait that became an icon on British coins for decades. Together, these designs make the 1978 half-new penny a perfect representation of British pride and historical value. Talking about the unique features of this coin, the 1978 half-new penny was struck in bronze, giving it that distinct reddish-brown tone which glows beautifully when preserved well. Its diameter is 17.14 millimeters, and it weighs about 1.78 grams, small in size, but big in history. On the reverse, the finely detailed St. Edward's crown sits boldly above the words "New Penny," marking it as part of the early decimal issues before the denomination wording later changed. The sharpness of the design, the clear rim, and the perfect alignment of text and crown make coins in extra fine condition incredibly attractive to collectors. When we move to rarity and collector demand, the 1978 half-new penny stands tall among its series. While millions were minted for circulation, most coins have suffered from wear, discoloration, or damage over the years. However, finding one in extra fine or uncirculated condition is now extremely rare. Collectors from the UK, the United States, and across the globe are actively seeking out high-grade examples, as these pieces have become symbols of the early decimalization era, a period that reshaped Britain's monetary identity. In recent times, these coins have seen rising popularity in international auctions, where their historical importance and visual charm continue to attract serious bids. Now, let's discuss the current market value in dollars. The 1978 half-new penny in extra fine condition can fetch impressive prices depending on its luster, strike quality, and overall preservation. In recent auctions and online collector markets, these coins have been valued between $165,000, and some top-graded pieces certified by NGC or PCGS have even crossed the $278,000 mark. The demand continues to climb as collectors recognize the lasting appeal of early decimal coins, especially those that still carry the new penny inscription, a detail that disappeared after 1981. This growing interest has pushed values steadily upward, making the 1978 issue not just a collectible, but also a potential long-term investment piece. For those passionate about numismatics, here are a few tips for collectors. Always look for coins with sharp details on both sides, especially the crisp outline of the St. Edward's crown and the clear text of New Penny. Avoid heavily cleaned coins, as original luster adds great value. If you find one in brilliant or extra fine condition, consider getting it professionally graded to preserve its authenticity and increase its auction worth. Also, storing it properly in a protective holder can help maintain its condition for years to come. The better the preservation, the higher the potential profit in the future. The United Kingdom half-new penny 1978 is much more than a small bronze coin. It's a cherished piece of British history, a symbol of the country's transition to a modern decimal currency, and a highly demanded treasure among collectors today. Its elegant design featuring the St. Edward's crown, its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's reign, and its growing rarity in extra fine condition make it one of the standout coins in the UK's decimal series. With increasing interest from global buyers and impressive auction values in dollars, this coin proves that even the smallest pieces of change can hold incredible worth. So, if you have a 1978 half-new penny in extra fine condition, you might just be holding a small yet powerful piece of history and a potentially valuable fortune in your hands. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and talked about coins from the United Kingdom, the half-new penny 1971. At first glance, this small bronze coin might seem ordinary, but for collectors and numismatists around the world, it represents a special piece of British history that's becoming increasingly rare and valuable in today's coin market. So, sit back and stay tuned as we explore how this tiny treasure from 1971 is turning heads at major coin auctions and gaining impressive dollar value among collectors. Let's start with a bit of history and background. The 1971 half-new penny marks a historic moment in British coinage. It was part of the new decimal system introduced that year when the UK transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal currency. This was a groundbreaking reform, and the 1971 issue was the very first of its kind to carry the new decimal denomination. The coin's design features the representation of St. Edward's crown, one of the most sacred and iconic symbols of British monarchy. This crown, used in the coronation of monarchs for centuries, signifies royal power and tradition, adding an element of historical prestige to the coin. When you hold this piece in your hand, you're literally holding a reminder of the moment when Britain reshaped its monetary history. Now let's talk about the unique features of the coin. The United Kingdom half-new penny 1971 was struck in bronze and has a diameter of 17.14 millimeters. On the obverse, it proudly bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, showing her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. On the reverse side, designed by Christopher Ironside, sits the detailed image of St. Edward's crown with the words "New Penny" and the denomination "1/2" below it. Its smooth edge and elegant simplicity give it a timeless beauty that continues to attract coin enthusiasts. Despite being small in size, the craftsmanship of this coin truly stands out. The precision of its design and the symbolism it carries make it a miniature masterpiece of British minting art. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, this coin has become a hot item in the numismatic community. Although millions were produced in 1971, finding one today in good circulated condition that retains its original details, tone, and design clarity is becoming increasingly difficult. Over the years, many of these coins were lost, damaged, or melted, making the surviving pieces much more desirable. Collectors across the world, especially in the United States and the UK, are constantly on the lookout for high-quality examples of the 1971 half-new penny. The historical significance of the first decimal coin combined with its elegant design makes it a must-have for serious coin enthusiasts. Its popularity has grown immensely in the collector's market, turning this once common coin into a sought-after rarity with increasing demand each year. Now let's move to the most exciting part, the current market value in dollars. Depending on the condition and luster of the coin, a 1971 half-new penny in circulated condition can fetch between $125,000 in the collector's market. However, those in extremely fine or near uncirculated grades have been known to sell at major auctions for up to $265,000 or more, especially when preserved with a bright original tone and clear details. Some certified examples graded by professional services like NGC or PCGS have surprised collectors by achieving even higher bids due to their immaculate condition and strong historical appeal. The value continues to rise steadily as collectors around the world show growing interest in British pre-decimal and early decimal coins, making this tiny bronze piece a smart addition to any collection with strong potential for appreciation in the coming years. For those who want to know tips for collectors, always focus on the coin's condition and authenticity. Look for coins with sharp, visible details, especially around the crown design and the Queen's portrait. Avoid coins that are heavily worn or corroded, as these lose both beauty and value. It's also a great idea to store your 1971 half-new penny in a protective coin holder or capsule to prevent scratches and preserve its natural patina. If you ever come across a coin that appears in exceptionally fine condition with original mint luster, consider having it professionally graded. Such coins can reach impressive prices when listed at the right auction or sold to reputable collectors. Always remember, coins from the early decimal period are steadily gaining attention, and owning one from 1971 can be a rewarding piece of numismatic history. The United Kingdom half-new penny 1971 may be small, but its impact and historical importance are truly grand. From representing Britain's transition to the modern decimal system to featuring the regal St. Edward's crown, this coin stands as a proud symbol of national heritage and royal tradition. Its growing rarity, coupled with the rising demand from collectors, makes it one of the most interesting and valuable coins from the 1970s. So, if you ever find one tucked away in your drawers or an old coin jar, don't overlook it. You might just be holding a hidden treasure worth far more than you imagine in the global auction market. Next up, the United Kingdom half-new penny 1973. This small yet historic coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world due to its elegant design, iconic history, and increasing value in today's auction market. Especially in very fine condition, this coin is considered a rare and special find, often fetching impressive prices in the US dollar market. So if you love collecting coins that carry both beauty and value, stay with me till the end because this coin is a hidden treasure. Let's begin with the fascinating history and background of this coin. The 1973 half-new penny was part of Britain's decimal coinage system, introduced after the country shifted from the old pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal system. This coin beautifully represents an important period in British monetary history. On its reverse side, you'll find the powerful image of St. Edward's crown, which is one of the most iconic symbols of British royalty and heritage. This crown has been used in coronation ceremonies of English and later British monarchs for centuries, representing tradition, authority, and national pride. By placing this crown on the coin, the design perfectly reflects the royal legacy and the strength of the nation. Now let's talk about the unique features of the coin that make it stand out in any collection. The coin is made of bronze and has a rich, distinctive color that only enhances its elegance over time. On the obverse side, it features the timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed with remarkable precision, symbolizing stability and continuity. The reverse side is where the real charm lies, the bold and detailed image of St. Edward's crown with the denomination 1/2 new penny displayed clearly. Its smooth edges, fine lettering, and balanced design make it a true work of art in coin form. When well preserved in very fine condition, these details remain sharp and eye-catching, which is exactly what collectors desire. Rarity plays a huge role in the desirability of this coin. The 1973 half-new penny was minted during a time when many of these coins were not intended for wide public circulation, making well-preserved pieces much harder to find today. Over the years, many have been lost, melted down, or damaged, which increases the value of surviving coins in excellent or very fine condition. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins with crisp details, minimal wear, and clean surfaces, and this particular year is known for being one of the standout issues in the half-new penny series. Because of this, its demand in the collector market continues to grow steadily. Speaking of value, let's look at its current market price. In today's active auction market, a United Kingdom half-new penny 1973 in very fine condition can sell for an impressive amount, especially to international collectors. Depending on its preservation and the sharpness of its details, the coin can fetch anywhere from $250,000, and in some cases, even more when presented with outstanding quality. The strong interest from collectors in the UK, the US, and around the world ensures that this coin remains in high demand, with auction values often exceeding initial expectations. For collectors, owning a 1973 half-new penny is not just about its value. It's about holding a piece of history. If you're looking to collect or invest in this rare coin, always focus on its condition. Make sure the lettering and crown design remain clear and sharp. Store the coin properly in a coin capsule or holder to protect it from scratches and oxidation. Keeping your coin in very fine or higher condition will help maintain or even increase its value over time. And always keep an eye on reputable auctions and collector platforms, as demand for this coin is showing a strong upward trend. The 1973 half-new penny is more than just a small bronze coin. It's a symbol of British heritage, royal tradition, and lasting value. Its stunning design, connection to St. Edward's crown, and growing market demand make it one of the most sought-after pieces among coin collectors. If you happen to own one in very fine condition, you may be holding a truly valuable collectible that continues to shine in today's rare coin market. So keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, this little coin could turn into a big treasure for you. Next up, the United Kingdom half-new penny from 1975. Though tiny in size, this coin carries huge historical value and collector interest, especially when found in fine condition. We'll uncover its background, unique features, rarity, and current high market value in dollars. So make sure you watch till the end, because this little copper coin might just surprise you with its worth. Let's begin with a bit of history and background. The half-new penny was part of the decimalization process that transformed the British currency system in the early 1970s. Introduced to help people adjust from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the modern decimal system, the coin quickly became a symbol of change and modernization. The 1975 half-new penny in particular is famous for carrying the St. Edward's crown on the reverse, a historic and royal emblem representing the monarchy and the power of British heritage. Designed by Christopher Ironside, this image beautifully captures the pride of the United Kingdom's royal tradition. Even though the denomination was small, its intricate artwork and representation of royal authority make it a truly special piece of coinage history. Moving to its unique features, the 1975 half-new penny stands out due to its distinct design and fine detailing. Struck in bronze, it weighs about 1.78 grams and measures around 17 millimeters in diameter. The obverse features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, showing her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a portrait that became iconic across many British coins of the 1970s. On the reverse, the St. Edward's crown sits gracefully above the words "New Penny," with the number 1/2 clearly shown underneath. The coin's reddish-brown tone, fine edging, and refined lettering make it a truly eye-catching collectible when found in well-preserved fine condition. Now, when we talk about rarity and collector demand, the 1975 half-new penny is considered a prized find among numismatists. Although millions were produced for circulation, finding one in fine or very fine condition today is becoming increasingly difficult because most of them were heavily used or lost over the decades. Collectors worldwide are now paying close attention to these early decimal coins, especially the 1975 issue, because they symbolize a transitional period in British monetary history. The growing nostalgia and admiration for coins from Queen Elizabeth II's early reign have further boosted their desirability. Auction houses and online platforms have seen increased bidding activity, showing that the demand for such coins remains strong and steadily rising. As for the current market value in dollars, a 1975 half-new penny in fine condition can fetch anywhere between $175,000, depending on its shine, strike clarity, and preservation. Exceptional pieces graded higher by professional services can sell for even more at international auctions. In recent years, collectors from the US, Canada, and Australia have been particularly keen on securing well-preserved British decimal coins, and the 1975 half-new penny has been among the most sought-after small denominations. With continued interest in the coin's historical appeal, its value is expected to appreciate even more in the coming years. For those who love collecting, here are some tips for collectors to enhance the value of your coin. Always handle your coins carefully, preferably with cotton gloves, to prevent fingerprints or scratches. Keep your 1975 half-new penny in a dry, protective case or capsule to avoid oxidation or tarnish. If you ever plan to sell it, consider getting it graded by a reputable coin grading service to certify its condition officially, as this can significantly increase its auction value. Collectors should also keep an eye on coin fairs, online auctions, and estate sales, where rare coins like this occasionally appear unexpectedly. The United Kingdom half-new penny 1975 is far more than just a small bronze coin. It's a timeless piece of British history, representing the nation's proud royal legacy and the evolution of its currency system. Its beautiful design, historical importance, and increasing collector demand make it a truly valuable asset in today's market. Whether you already have one in your collection or are hoping to find one soon, this coin proves that even the smallest pieces can carry the biggest value. So, if you ever come across a 1975 half-new penny in fine condition, don't overlook it. You might be holding a tiny treasure worth big money in dollars. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting videos about rare and valuable coins from around the world. Who knows, your next coin could be worth a fortune.